I had to have caught something nasty on the plane. When I woke up at home the next morning, I was feeling awful. It must have been some virus, one of those new mutations. I canceled all my plans to go out, but Stepahnie said she still wanted to see me. We were still in that honeymoon phase of the relationship, where all you want to do is spend time together. She even offered to bring me some hot soup. How could I object? When she showed up, she was carrying a bag full of goodies. She had hot soup, fever-reducing meds, chamomile tea with honey, and a couple of her favorite books. She also came in and set a potted plant on my nightstand. Apparently the plant was called a golden pothos. I didn't really know what that was, but it was a nice green-looking plant that livened up my plain-looking bedroom. "To keep you company," she said playfully. I guess it was very sweet of her to bring a plant. She loved plants. She had all kinds of plants at her place, and she was always watering and tending to them. We got settled in. I took some meds and sipped on soup and tea. We talked, and she read some parts of her favorite book out loud for me. It was weird at first, but it ended up being quite nice. I fell asleep easily. Despite her home remedies, my symptoms got worse over the days that followed. I thought back about my trip, and while I was on that airplane, there was this guy near me who was coughing like crazy. I knew there was something weird about that guy. Who knows what he gave to me on that plane? Stepahnie said I should go see a doctor, but I didn't think I needed to go yet. I kept having a feeling that I was going to wake up the next day feeling better. On top of this, I was in a kind of questionable health insurance situation. I decided to wait longer to see if it would pass. Then I noticed the sores. There were these scabs that were forming on my arms and legs, and I wasn't sure how long they had been there. I decided to go to the doctor in the morning. Stepahnie wasn't there that night. I was reminded of her when I saw the plant. It had grown a lot since she brought it over. At least one of us is doing well, I sighed. That night, I awoke in a half-asleep haze to the sound of Stepahnie's voice. "I love you, baby. I told you I'd take care of you." I was happy to hear her voice. I felt so weak. I couldn't move, but I opened my eyes slightly. To my surprise, she wasn't talking to me. She was talking to the plant on my nightstand. It was looking so healthy, and its vines had grown so long that they were on top of me. In fact, it felt like somehow they were in my skin. Then I felt tired again, and I fell back asleep.